Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Naram Promotions, a Real Deal podcast show. Goodness gracious me. The hurricane has made a big hit in Jamaica. We say condolences to the families and friends and those who have lost loved ones, those who have been devastated by this hurricane menacing Melissa. We say our hearts go out to you and we pray for you. And Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show, is here for you. We are taking a global view tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because there's devastation in the entire country of Jamaica. Darkness is on the land and people are suffering, but aid is on the way. And aid has begun to be permeating through the country. And we say hats off to Andrew Honus and the Andrew Honus administration for doing a marvelous job, getting the airports open and also getting transportation and security to the people. It will take some time and years to rebuild, but it will rebuild stronger, better than ever before. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a few VIP peeps from the UK, reggae legends and pioneers of the music. Goodness gracious me. We say pray when you're going out, pray when you're coming in, and always remember God is in control. We're going to keep it light for you because I've been off the show for a week. I just heard from my family today. This is why I was off the show. And they're okay. Also, we got to report that the Mystic Inn is okay. We didn't get any damages. I lost 2 homes, but the business is going on. The solar lights are working, and we're banding with community members to make sure that we do our part. And we're opening the show to all those who want to call in. I'm going to put that banner up in a minute. You can call in live to the show and tell us what's going on in your area later on. And if you want to reach out to family members that you've lost or lost contact with, not lost, but you got to talk to God for that. But if you lost contact, we can help you. Just call the show live. Look down below. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and click the notification bell. Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. This is Saturday Night Vibes, and we're going to take it with a difference tonight. It's a somber moment. All is not lost, ladies and gentlemen. God is in control. Keep your faith. And remember, we're here for you. We got to band together like we never did before. Unite and help those who can't help themselves. Help your brothers and sisters, the children, the animals, the farms needs attention. This is the time to bond with your neighbors and your friends and your family. Reach out to them and we'll help you to do that. But remember, reality speaks. It will take time to get back to normal. So you gotta love those who are around you and bond with them to rebuild so we can do it faster than ever and come back better than ever, because this is the defining moment. Remember that. All is not lost. You have life, there's hope. And remember, we can do it together. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. I've heard from a lot of people in South Central Jamaica and across Jamaica in general. I've been speaking to a lot of people across the entire globe who are also concerned because communication is down. And also, there's a lot of people who want to send help to Jamaica. We're going to Jamaica and we're packing to get there. We just need to know when it's the right time. So if you want to reach out to us and you want to contact someone, if you're here in the United States, UK, Canada, wherever you are in the world and you want to reach out to someone, you can contact me live. Look down below. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and spread the word. There's a lot of bloggers out there. There's a lot of help going on. And if you notice, also there was a message coming across my screen, but Shaggy's doing a good job down there. Also, we heard that Mbappe also donated 20 million to Jamaica to help with the recovery and also for humanitarian purposes. There's a lot of help going on down there, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got to say to you that the response has been great. And if you don't know where to go, there's Red Cross, just go to the Jamaica government website and you'll see where to donate. But if you don't and you can't get through to there, call me. We're going down there as well. So we'll be on location live. We don't know when. I'll just stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. And when we're about to go there, we'll announce the date. And we'll be going live there to show you what's going on. And if you want to reach out to also family members and friends that you can't get a hold of or they're vulnerable, we can help you to help them. Also, this is Naram Promotions, the Real Deal Podcast Show. So like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for you. And we're praying for each and every one on the island of Jamaica. Those are our brothers and sisters. And we say it's time to unite. God is in control. Pray. And because over the next few days to the coming weeks, it's going to get a lot worse because now we're talking about biohazards. You know, when the carcasses of dead animals and all the stuff set in and settled water becomes pungent and also rift with mosquitoes and all that good stuff. There's a lot of roofs gone and a lot of people are vulnerable. So whatever you can do at this time will be appreciated. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. It took me a week to get communications to my own family, and I didn't want to be on the show. I didn't know if it's going to be bad news or good news. So tonight I can say it's all good news. The situation is still liquid, and we're still watching the situation that's going on down there. And I'm telling you, help is pouring in. The airports have been open, and they're getting things slowly in to aid people. The first set of U.S. helicopters have landed, and their supplies going in. So that's a big deal. And I'm telling you, that's a beautiful thing. So the Jamaican government also, the U.S. government and also the entities that have that insurance money, I think it's $150 million US in disaster insurance has been activated. So that will take some time to go in, but it won't help the country in the immediate. It takes some time for that to permeate through government, then it is allocated. So we have to be patient with the process. It's not going to happen overnight. I know there's a lot of people angry down there because the situation is not looking good where you are or what you're going through. But we are praying for you, and we say just do the best you can, because at the end of the day, being angry does not help. You get what I'm saying? So they're trying to get the hospitals back online, and also the emergency services. Based on my research, I've seen where there's a lot of movement, but it takes time. 90% of certain areas are gone. The roads are impassable, and they're continuously working on them night and day. The country is dark. Electricity is down, communication is down. I heard that Starlink is up and running in Jamaica, so for free. And we've been also told that T-Mobile is also helping out in the country with free services from October 29th through to November 12th. So if you want to contact someone down there, I'm going to put this on my screen in a second, but if you want to contact someone down there, T-Mobile is doing a great, great job in terms of giving free service throughout a specific period. So let me throw that up there so you can see it, and you can go back on this video and tell your friends about it. I'm spreading the word. There you go. So T-Mobile customers have free calls and texts to Jamaica. If you have loved ones in Jamaica, T-Mobile is helping out, helping families stay connected after Hurricane Melissa. So that's October 29th through November 12th. The international calls and texts to Jamaica are free. That's my understanding. And the roaming while you're in Jamaica, if you intend to go down there during this time, it's also free. So also remember, if you're traveling to the island, just remember that things are not the way they used to be. It will take some time to get things back to normal. So please, ladies and gentlemen, be absolutely patient and also be vigilant. There's a lot of people running around at nights, especially at nights, and they're doing unscrupulous things, and we want you to point them out. The JDF, the Jamaica Defense Force, and also the Jamaica Constabulary Force, they're doing their best, because a lot of their vehicles have been damaged. Their locations in terms of brick and mortar buildings have been damaged, and they're doing their best to get security back online. So there's a lot of help coming, and you can do your part in terms of being vigilant, and also securing yourself in a way until the security forces can get things up and running 100%. It's not an ideal situation. I've heard that a lot of people have lost their roofs in Black River, Treasure Beach, some in Junction, and along Bull Savannah, down into Westmoreland, and also back into Negril, also Falmouth, Montego Bay, Trelawney, and so on. It's a lot of damage. St. Anne's, St. Mary, around Portland was not so bad, but there's damages there. St. Thomas, Kingston, St. Catherine, all 14 parishes have suffered some kind of damage. And we're here as of today. Moving forward, I'm going to try my best to be on here at least once per day so you can call in and tell me what's going on. If you're on the island, send me the videos. Look down below. You can send me all your videos, and you can contact us live, and we can bring you on the show to talk about what's going on in your area or what you're going through, or if you want to reach out to a few people, then we will do so. Also, I've heard that there's arrangements being made that if you're shipping things to Jamaica, they're going to remove the the all the tariffs on that. I'm not too sure. I'm going to research that a little bit more to bring to you tomorrow or on Monday on PIP Mondays. However, stay tuned to your media. Stick to the Jamaican government website. That's where you get credible information. There's a lot of bloggers out there and a lot of false narratives being posted. Pay no attention to that. Stick to the government website. They're spot on in terms of the information. You can trust that information. Anything outside of that is suspect. So just trust the government information and stick to that. It may be choppy in terms of it may not come to you on a regular basis, but when it does, you'll know exactly what's going on the ground. There's a lot of processes being rolled out. I know tomorrow they're going to start working, and that's the health minister, Christopher Tufton, who is a schoolmate. We were classmates in high school. He's made an announcement that they're going to start an initiative to start cleaning up the hospitals to get them back online. They don't want the public there, based on my research and what he has said publicly. That means you can check it out. That they're going to start with the I think five or all the hospitals that have been damaged. They're going to start cleaning them up tomorrow, so they can bring them back online at a fast pace. The transport minister Darrell Vaz, he has come on and he's been instrumental in getting the mobility back in the country. That's transportation. Also, air traffic to the country. He's getting that back online. So there's a lot going on, ladies and gentlemen, and you have to be a little bit patient. And as I said, there, you check the government website. There's a lot of ways you can contribute to the country. And also, if you can't reach out that way, contact me and I'll get you in contact with them. As I said, we're getting ready to go to the country to Jamaica and see what we can do for those who are in need. We can't help everybody, but the little we can do will add to what everyone else is doing. There's a lot of countries around the world who are now poised to donate to the country, and also all those citizens and friends of Jamaica who are being benevolent. They're also getting ready to do so, and they're also doing so at this point. So there's a lot to be done over the next 3 to 5 years, because it's going to take a while. It's the first time Jamaica has seen a Category 5 hurricane at 185 miles an hour with good wind gusts far beyond 200 miles an hour. So there has been a lot of damage, and I've never seen anything like this. I've been through Hurricane Gilbert, and that was a Category 4, and I helped a lot of people back then. But this one has topped the list, in terms of being historical and the most devastating. So it's terrible down there, ladies and gentlemen, and it's all bad news right now, but the good news is yet to come. We can rebuild and rebuild better. So, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, subscribe, comment, spread the word. Right? We're here for you, and we're here to open this platform to the entire world so that we can be of service to those in Jamaica. We have also members of the JDF that we serve together. That's Intake 56. We're still reaching out to a lot of those members to see how they're doing. And also as I said, I've spoken to many of my family and they're okay. But we need to let others know if their families are okay. I was at a great friend of mine, that's Courtney Lawrence and Pauline Lawrence's daughter's night last night. They lost their daughter, and the funeral service is coming up very soon. I'll post that out to the members. Also, all the former Jamaica Defense Force members who are in Canada at this point, gathering to find out what they can do to help Jamaica. We say hats off to you. And we say Orville Dorman and the whole massive up there. We say hats off to you. There's a lot of people gathering tonight, trying to figure out the best way possible to help Jamaica. But as I said, the flights going into the country, there's a lot of stuff they have to get in, and there's a lot of people who have to get out. So you got to be patient with that process. So over the next few weeks, it's going to take a while for Jamaica to come back to normal, and it's going to build back and build back better. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we say pray always. We're going to shift gears at this time. And shifting gears does not mean we're going to forget about what's happening in Jamaica. I just want to keep it light for you and to entertain those who are listening tonight and are wondering, if the world is watching, if the world cares. Some of us, some of our people in Jamaica have just gone through a tragedy last year and just started to rebuild. Some even have not even started yet. And they have to go through another one. We say, keep your faith strong in Jesus Christ. Everything happens for a reason. But that makes us stronger if we unite as one. Each one helps one. Because for some reason, over the last few years, we have forgotten that the human touch, the human nature, the camaraderie, the community, how we come together must be paramount, and we must be our brothers and sisters keepers. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that we remember who we are as humans, and we must help one another. This is the time, and this is the cry from Jamaica that we need you, and we need your help. So please reach out to each one, no matter what it is. It still counts because there's a lot of people in Jamaica who have never seen this before. And some of them don't even have drinking water. Imagine that. Think about that for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. Tonight, we have a group from the UK. We're going to give you a bit of their history. They've been reggae pioneers. They've been chanting that reggae music and the culture of Jamaica across the globe for many, many years, and they're personal acquaintance of mine. This will take your mind off what's going on there in Jamaica. If you're listening in Jamaica, or if you're around the world, this will be something that you should recognize. You may recognize a few of them. These people have been dedicating their lives and their efforts for many, many years across the globe to spread the culture of Jamaica. And they keep that flag flying high every day, every minute. And I want them to introduce themselves to you. I'm going to bring them on stage right now. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, let me play a tune for you. Are you ready? This is the Global View, the Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. This is to bring your spirits up, take your mind off things, ladies and gentlemen, for all the way from the UK, the United Kingdom. That's Great Britain. That's thousands of miles across the Atlantic. Are you ready? Here we go. Be welcome to the show. Goodness gracious me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me live?
Yes, we can.
Okay. I need you to introduce yourselves to the world. And your audio is a little bit choppy. So I don't know if it's the distance from the microphone or it's the connection, but try your best there. Can you introduce yourselves, please?
Hi, my name's Diane. I'm the bass player.
All right.
My name is Valerie. I'm the guitarist and vocalist.
Hi, my name is Barbara, and I'm the drummer.
And what?
I'm
Yes.
Caroline. I play keyboards.
So tell the world what you call yourselves.
We're called
Akaboo Queens.
Akabu,
Queens.
Akabu Queens, the
Yeah.
Akabu band. And these are the queens, are the empresses of the Akabu band in the UK. Tell me, how long has this group been together?
How long is a piece of string, sir?
Talk to me. How long? When did you start? Tell me about it.
We started as teenagers.
And how long ago was that?
We're talking about in the 80s, early
Yeah.
80s, early
Early
80s.
80s.
Early
That,
80s.
that's a very long time. We're talking almost 50 years.
That's correct.
Yes. So tell me, how did you come about coming together almost 50 years ago?
Wow.
Well,
I think it was everyone's thoughts. Everything is a mystical thing. Everyone in this band wanted to be in a band where they thought if you could be in an all female band. And I think when you put things out in the air, it happens. Because we were really young and it happened. And when it happened, we were still doing and living normal lives. We all had our children within having the band because we were still like really young. So most of us had our children while being in the band, grew our children while being in our band. And we kept it up. Yeah,
it's about from there.
that's right.
Wonderful. So it was a young spirit saying that we needed an all females band, and you all gelled together to create this band. And over 50 years ago, it was a very difficult time to have an all female band.
Extreme
Oh, yes.
in a very male dominated genre. Can't remember reggae. It wasn't like pop music where all the ladies them and all those like Supremes and all those ladies could get together and all, it was playing instrument,
Yeah.
playing reggae. Wasn't easy. And furthermore, we have to make sure we play 7 times as good as the regulars because they was always going to say,
They're all right.
they're all right, woman. Yeah.
We're gonna say hats off to one of the godfathers of Naram Promotions, that's Colonel, who made this happen tonight. And we say hats off to him. He's gonna be live here with the Naram crew, the Naram family in the UK, and he's also instrumental in having me meet all of you back then. So we want to move a little bit further here. And this was 50 years ago. Almost 50 years ago. Almost. Yeah, close to it. But moving forward, how did you come up with the name
Akabu?
Akabu? Akabu. How did you come up with that name? Who was the person to give you that name, or did you all come together to get that name?
We were first called African Women. That was our first. And we actually came out to Reggae Sunsplash in 84 as African Woman.
Okay.
And then we evolved and had a little splinter vibes, not the band breaking up, but we went into a different type of music, and it went under Akabu. And then afterwards, it's like it seemed unusual and a good vibe at the time to just make that whole thing. But we were still searching, we were still making our mark. So we got talent in different genres and different things we were doing. So we kind of, it's actually also can mean Africans who know about Black unity, aka BU.
So this was during the revolution time, the black movement time, when it was a big deal, when that movement was kind of enlightening the African culture
Yeah.
in the
A lot of things
UK
were
and
going on.
across the world, that
Yeah,
they should unite because we are a power force.
that's
So
right.
go ahead. Mhm.
Yeah, there was a lot of different things going on at that time.
We were facing rock against racism.
Yes,
And,
Mandela was
yeah,
looking to be freed. They had, what was the man in Ghana? They had that little upsurgence going in Ghana, and Ghana was going through a new thing going on. Then you had the Grenada thing. There was a lot of upsurgence and like black people beginning the awakening.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And yeah, the awakening. And then as we climbed out of the 80s and went into the 90s, then the new set of Ras then, because remember, when Bob died, we started after Bob died. And when the new vibe of Ras then come up in the 90s, which was Sizzler and Anthony B and Gilberton and all of them. So it was an ongoing thing of we rising. And it's reached a far way now, but yeah, we were part of that. We were on that journey, and coming as youngsters, we were lucky enough to be able to come amongst all those icons who are now sadly not with us, whether it be Alton Ellis or John Holt, Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs, and where we touched as well, where we were was where every one of those artists come past through. You always have a spot. Well, we were always at that spot rehearsing, and so we were.
I remember the days of
Oh,
Ken Booth, Alton Ellis, Vivian Jones. And I must say, ladies and gentlemen, we lost Vivian Jones. And you were the one who told me. And
yeah,
I didn't know that. He died in Jamaica about a week ago.
yes,
And we say condolences to the family. And also another icon, that's Barry G.
yeah.
Yeah, I just learned that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you know, the hurricane has been taking over the news, and we've been distracted. But these are two powerful people, and we say hats off. We're gonna play a few Vivian Jones throughout this coming week to honor a legend that has been a close friend of mine. And if you remember when I was talking to Vivian Thomas, who is also a writer and very prolific in the business in Jamaica, um, he I mistakenly called him Vivian Jones, and I was saying I wanted to contact Vivian Jones, and now we hear that he's passed away. But Akabu is here, ladies and gentlemen. Akabu, they're the all-female band out of the UK, and we're going to continue with the story. Please, Valerie, continue.
okay. So we have a little major technical problem with the phone. We were waiting for so long. Anyhow, we're here now. We've gone through the 90s, coming to the 2000s. We had a moment when we joined up with other female musicians and became sister women in reggae. But we still kept our identity as Akabu. And then we joined with other people, Sister Aisha, Trilla Jenna, there was, yeah, so it became a whole big movement. Jazzy,
Dub poetry.
yeah. Yes, just covering the whole thing of women in reggae. And this was because it just seemed to be like, if you wasn't sleeping with the producer, you ain't gonna get nowhere. And that weren't fair. And I know that still happens, but not so much now. It's different now.
Right.
Times have changed. And I'm glad
Yeah,
to know that
we
we
gotta
are helping.
understand that there was a stigma back
Yeah.
then that it was
The
a
stuff we were doing.
male dominated kind of um, arena, like a circle that you cannot come into that circle unless you had to open your legs. And that was very, very disrespectful to the female counterpart who wanted to break through and show that they are worthy of the world's respect. And you pioneered through that journey to really show the world that
Doing that
an
right.
all-female band can do it. And I remember our good friends of the male band that you're all familiar with from Colonel from our days, back then. So
Oh, I
we're
can
gonna
see
touch we're gonna
flashing.
touch we're
Well,
gonna
anyway.
touch them soon. Yeah.
Hmm?
And I've been Samsung. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
And I normally have, I can carry my other handbag and I always have my charger in my bag.
Can you hear me? I think we're losing connectivity, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll wait to see if it comes back online or we can get them back on the air with another device. But this is Akabo Band, and I'm telling you, they're great friends of mine. They're in the London area, and they've been around for almost 50 years. They've been pioneers of the reggae music. It's an all females band, and they've gone through generations of abuse in terms of um, mental abuse, and they've also stand strong as lionesses in the business, and they're now still relevant. And I'm going to get them back on the air in just a second because I think there's a connectivity problem in with us. They're in the UK. So, ladies and gentlemen, we say big up to Akabo, and we're going to be bringing another male band out of that area who have been pioneering the music, and they've seen the likes of Dennis Brown. I think I do believe Bob Marley as well. They've been backing a lot of major artists out of Jamaica, and they will be on here live as well. So just stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell, and you will know when we come here live. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to touch on the topic of the hurricane, post-hurricane events in Jamaica. There's a lot going on down there. And as I said, you can also contact us, ladies and gentlemen, if you need to know how to donate to Jamaica. I say go to the Jamaican government website. Go to the Jamaican government website and look down below. You know how to contact us if you need help doing so. There's a lot of benevolence across the world, but it's going to take billions and billions and billions of US dollars to get Jamaica back on track. It's going to take a while, but Jamaica is resilient, and we also need the help of the world to make it happen. You know what I mean? So it is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take time. So those who have loved ones in Jamaica or have lost contact, this show is open to you. You can always call us live, and I'll put that number up for you to do so. It's down below, and you can reach out to us if you want to donate to Jamaica and you don't know how to go about it. Contact us, and we'll point you in the right directions. We're going down there as well. Um, we're preparing and putting things together to get down there. So if you need to some assistance from our camp, we will help you. Just contact us. The information is down below. The numbers are there. You can always reach out to us and also tell us what you want us to do for you or who you want us to contact. In the meantime, you can also call the show and ask us, just if you want to put information out there and say you want to reach out to certain people, we will do that for you. Just contact us. The numbers are down below, and the social media and so on that you can contact us on. You can also reach us on any of those contact information, either Naramp or George Ashmead. You can go at georgeashmead@gmail.com, Naramp Promotions at Gmail, and also you can go to LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and so on. So you have many ways to reach out to us so that we can assist you. The platform is open to you. You know what I mean? You tell us what you want us to do, and we'll help you out there. So as when we're going down, we'll also announce that date. It will take us a while to put our stuff together to ship down there. We've been told that there's free shipping down to Jamaica now for maybe a set period. I've got to research that. I've only heard it from a third party. So I got to confirm that. So over the next 24 to 48 hours, I'll let you know a lot more information. I've been told that the first shipments from the U.S. have arrived. They've landed. And also Shaggy is doing his stuff down in Jamaica. We've been told that T-Mobile is also offering free calls and texts to Jamaica from wherever they operate in the U.S. Or North America. And that's going to go on from October 29th to November 12th. So get set for that, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that this coming week, I've been told that the Jamaica Public Service is working around the clock to get power back to a lot of areas. The country has gone dark, and we will see some light coming back in the coming days and weeks. Also, the communication companies are working overtime also to get things back online. And tomorrow and into Monday as well, I'm going to bring you a lot more videos and so on. I encourage those who have videos on the ground live. I'm going to get some of my peeps down there. And I think Misha is ready. Dane lost his roof. That's Young Cutty. That's the young Naram blood down in Jamaica. He has lost his roof. And we say, we're praying for you, brother, and we're going to do all we can to help you to get back on your feet. So, Cutty is going to be coming on here live also to tell you what's going on in that section of Jamaica. We're going to reach out to also Vivian Thomas in Kingston. That's the brother he has a series going on here on Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. We were unable to contact him on Monday because the hurricane was going on. And we hope that his family and his entire family and himself are okay. We do not know at this time. I've been reaching out to him. I've not been able to get in contact with him, but I hope that in the next few coming days, we'll be able to do so. I'm sure that a lot of people across the globe are reaching out. You're searching through social media to find some sort of way to see what's going on, and we're going to lend our lens to you and our screen so that you can see from our angle what's going on in Jamaica. There's a lot of devastation, and there's a lot of false narrative going on there on social media as well. But we'll stay true to our principles, and we'll bring you only stuff that we have researched, and we're going to make sure that whatever we bring to you is correct. So tonight, I've been told, and this was not researched, that there's some U.S. helicopters who have that have landed with stuff. I'm not too sure if it's true, but I'm going to research that because I was off the air for a week and I've not been able to research all of this. As we say tonight, we're opening back the show to you. We've been told that many others have donated. We know that Shaggy has been down there. Other people, celebrities are putting things together or are already on scene. So we're not too sure how that goes, but we know that the Mystic Inn is up and running. That and you can go there if you want your beverages or you want something that we have on sale there. You can go there and get it. Um, Also, we've been told that Misha's right spot. I spoke to Misha as well. She should be on the show maybe tomorrow. And there, she had a lot of mud come in, but they're cleaning up as we speak. But she's open, and she's rearing to go. Also, Top Rock got a little damage, but Top Rock is up and running as well. Also, Bowles Fish Stop is also operating. The Cricket Oval grounds was flooded, so there's a lot of repairs they got to do there. So you got to whatever way you can donate if you love cricket or you don't, but please donate to keep that grounds alive. It's a community location that a lot of families go to enjoy themselves. A lot of people in that area, in terms of Downs, Buttup, and around that region, were flooded out. And these are poor people. So if you can reach out to Sir Bowles, you can see his numbers behind there. That you can reach out to him, and he will assist you in getting help to these people. Also, Naram Promotions Real Deal Podcast Show. Just look down below, and you'll see our numbers that you can also reach out to us, because we'll be heading down there. And you can look down below. You can contact us if you need us to help somebody specifically or just the general area. Just talk to us, and we'll see what we can do for you. In the meantime, also, I think I touched on T-Mobile. T-Mobile, I'll put that up again. This is information I've not confirmed, but I've been sent this by a credible person. I'm going to research this to make sure and see what else we can do. I've been told that Starlink is also operating down there, a free service for connectivity. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm going to check that out as well. If there's anything you need me to find out for you, I will. So please, ladies and gentlemen, be patient as we work through the nuances of getting you connected and also getting you the credible information that we need. It takes time to get that together. I've been off the grid for a few days. However, I'm back, and my family is great, and I thank God for that. And I pray for those whose family are not in this position. So it has been a tragic event, and we say to you, just be patient as we work through it. I'm going to try to get back Akaboo Band, that's a female band, back up here. We had a communication or a technological problem on their end, and hopefully they will come back to us to continue. If not, we're going to get them back on another night to get the show going, for them to tell you their history. We're also going to ask them also to come to Jamaica to do a concert to help those who have been devastated by the hurricane. So we're going to put that effort together over the next few days, and I'll announce to you when that's going to be. There's a lot going on in Jamaica in terms of the infrastructure to be repaired so that these things can continue and the logistics can come together for things like this to help those who can't help themselves. So first and foremost, we say thank for the God, Father God. We that it could have been worse. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of lost lives in Jamaica. You've been listening to the media, you'll see that there's a lot of anger going on in terms of the misconception of how many bodies they found, or how many bodies the people found, and how much the government is reporting. I say be patient, because all these has to be logged. There's a transportation problem, there's a communication problem, and there's also the problem of authenticating what is real and what is not. So you find that there's a lot of stuff going on, ladies and gentlemen, and we say, just be patient. It will all come together soon. So at this time, we're still waiting for the Akabu band to come back. I want to take your mind off things, and also let you know what is being done from a global perspective to aid in the recovery of Jamaica. It is going to be a long, long road, and we're here to steer the course from now straight through to recovery. But it will happen, ladies and gentlemen. I say, always respect the fact that God is in control. And we're going to say this to each and every one: just be your brother's keeper. Just be your brother's keeper. We need a lot of help. No. It's going to be a lot to do. A lot to do, ladies and gentlemen. We have a few brothers out of the United States, in certain states, who are getting ready to go down there to aid in the recovery. I've got a big brother, Mike, down in Florida. He's putting things together to get down to the island very soon, in a week or so. He's going to go to the west of Jamaica, some southwest. And he's going to be doing a lot of work to help to rebuild the country. So it's a lot of others that are gearing up and getting ready. There's a lot of red tape too. There's a lot of barriers to get into the country at this point. However, the government is lowering those barriers so that the help can come in unhindered and unfettered. I hope the security forces are back online soon, in at least 95 to 100%. Because Lord knows we need it. There's a lot of unscrupulous people working through the country at this point to veer off the good deeds that are taking place. But we say to you, just be careful, because the law is coming. The security force are on you, and you gotta cease and desist from robbing people. You get what I'm saying? It's time to unite and rebuild. It's a great time for a job in the construction industry and the service industry, the technological industry, in every facet of business and life. There's something for you to do to help to rebuild the country. It's not what the country can do for you. It's about what you can do for Jamaica. There's a lot of people depending on help, especially from those who know how to help and know what to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you can do, be benevolent. If you can get down there and you're somewhere else in the world, and you have an expertise that Jamaica needs, find out how you can help. You can contact us and we can point you in the right direction. Just look down below. Like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. We're here for you. It's a beautiful thing. It doesn't seem like the Akabo band is going to come back online right now. I'm going to contact Valerie from the Akabo band and schedule another date. Those technical issues happen all the time because this was impromptu. And I want to bring them on when all of you can come in and see what they have to offer. And as I said, we're going to announce something big very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal Podcast Show. Goodness gracious me, what a vibe. We got a lot of comments coming in, so let's dive into those comments right now. Yeah. Christina Roadstone, 1303. Big up every time. We also have said look like Michael Jackson, ASAPERR. Here we go. Sending prayers to Jamaica. Respect. Mateo. As a former Marine, yeah, I agree with you. Big up yourself. When Obama is arrested, please remain calm. Goodness gracious me. Bless up to all those in Jamaica. Blessings, blessing. Hello from Maryland. We said big up to Maryland. Yeah. What eras were hardest hit? That's Happy Shack Homestead 909. Well, let's put it this way. The entire country of Jamaica was hit. However, I'm saying from Clarendon, run about South Central, across the northern section, and going west. That's from Clarendon down here, St. Anne's, going west was hit the hardest. So the entire central to west was the hardest hit. Central to east was hit hard. However, it wasn't hit as hard as central Jamaica going west. So I'm talking cut the country in half. The eastern section was hit hard. From central going west was hit the hardest. So wherever you look across the 14 parishes, there's some kind of damage that was done, and the effects are far-reaching. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's no good way to put it. Jamaica needs your help. So see what you can do to help, ladies and gentlemen. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and click that notification bell. I say welcome to each and every one who's on the show tonight. You know. Yep, here we go. Goodness gracious me. We're waiting for the Akabo band to come back on. Oh yeah. And remember the Rough Cut band in the UK, that's in London. Great friends of mine. And what did you did not hear tonight? We did not get there because the communication broke. Is that tonight was an anniversary, a big anniversary in London. That Akabo band also played at that big anniversary. it was a 40-year anniversary, if I remember right. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'd like them to tell you about it. It's a big deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, please spread the word. Spread the word, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for you. Naram Promotions, The Real Deal podcast show is here for you. Just remember that. And we're going to be traveling to Jamaica very, 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 very soon. We're preparing. We've started the preparations. So stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell, and you'll know when we're coming on live, and you'll know what our schedule is going to be for Jamaica. If you want to reach out to help those who are down there, look down below. You can contact us at 347-819-1982, 914-292-9452. Goodness gracious me, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. But that does not mean you can't be your brother's keeper. Share. Help somebody. If you're in a position to, even with your presence and your encouragement. I say stay away from anger and wrath. It doesn't help anybody or help anything. It doesn't. Really and truly, it doesn't, ladies and gentlemen. Just be calm. Have your faith in Jesus Christ. Things will work out if we work together and pray together. Because Lord knows we need to do that. Goodness gracious me. So, ladies and gentlemen, since we have not been able to get through to the Akabu band, we're going to reschedule and we'll announce it. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. Also, I would like you to spread the word as we're opening this platform to assist those in Jamaica. So we're opening the platform to the world. So look down below. You'll see the numbers scrolling. It's a beautiful thing. We're going to help with the recovery. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. So let's cut this show right here tonight. And we say thank you for being a part of the show. And we'll be back on in 24 hours. Just like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell, share this live, share this link so that you know when we're coming on live, all right? Like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. Okay? We're here for you, ladies and gentlemen, so come on in. Invite others in. We're here for you. Whatever you need us to do, we're here for you. So thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Hats off to you. We say, pray when you're going out. Pray when you're coming in. And always remember, God is in control. Goodness gracious me.
Congratulations. Well done.
I am telling you, it's a beautiful thing. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to close the show here, and we'll be back on live in 24 hours. So thank you again. And also like, share, subscribe, comment, click that notification bell, and we'll see you at the next show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hey, Charles. Gusta, Brian Pride. Naram Promotions is at you.